Alright, and we are back and ready to continue on. Fortunately, that is what I wanted to do, but I did definitely hit the bumper on my controller with the edge of my table there. Could have been a truly unfortunate accident. After talking about how much hope I had for this whole run. But okay, let's try and keep these stacks coming. Just a bunch of these little guys? No, of course. Of course that's not it. Should be throwing my special in here as well. I think that's a huge part of how we're going to be able to keep the speed up here. Back's not quite strong enough.
Someone's back at home with you down there now, cuz. I call it wonderful news, except it isn't news. At least not yet. So if the time comes that you want to spread the word, just give the signal here.
I don't like that. It's not cool that you know that. And you weren't supposed to know that. Okay. Rush delivery. Do you have the speed bonus? How does this work? Ooh. Can I get hyper sprint and rush delivery on the same run? Because that would be wacky. Does kind of give me just a quick pause for thought though, because rush delivery's sweet. Land and plume will just constantly keep amplifying our damage. Every 2 room gives us a nice 1.1% bonus to damage. That's pretty solid. And that counts all the progress we've made up until this point. But the faster movement speed actually allows us to get, between enemies at a decent pace. But, I think rush delivery is going to have to be it. Restore health? No need, unfortunately. Love if one of those showed up when I actually needed it. There we go.
Blasted little.
And there it is. I finally lost my streak on an accidental play. I saw the bob and I instantly clicked. And it's definitely still my fault, don't get me wrong. But I will say, Stardew Valley, I think I'm looking at you there. Been fishing too much in that dang old game. As soon as I saw a trigger event, I just reacted. Very cute. Okay. No cast, but special deals a bunch of extra damage. I mean, like, it's sweet, but only if I keep remembering to throw my special in there, which I probably will. Or do I want the moon rarity? I'm definitely not unhappy to not be able to pick up Bloodstone for a while. Not a big deal. So, let's do it. Let's get wacky. And then here... I think I'll go Nectar. I like getting the pomegranate bonus. And if we ever do eventually want to get around to giving people gifts. Gosh, get out of the lava, please. Oh god. Very slow.
Get out.
Just kind of getting the timing of the doom down though. That was, I think, pretty close to perfect application. Just trying to apply it right as it strikes or just after. I still got the stack too. I was worried about time on that one, but looks all good. Poseidon. As much as I don't like you as a god, Poseidon, do love your boons, so Let's do this. Ooh. Boss of Asphodel. Witches or... Oh, right. Of course. Of course it's these two. It always is. And I don't have deflections this time. Oh boy. It's gonna be a real fun, wacky ride for me. I think it's gonna be... Oh gosh. Getting those Doom strikes down. Might even... Oh gosh. You know what? I was about to say, why don't we kill Stone Man first? But it's because it's kind of hard to kill him. Oh gosh. No, we're just... But I guess the fight becomes a lot easier when it's just Medusa. Interesting. Yeah, now, because his slams that do that ripple effect now are way more deadly. It just is hard to avoid her petrifying stuff. Well, on him, I guess. But I think so. It's the future.
I was certain you'd the wherewithal to thin the ranks of the betraying river denizens who fled my surface seas to your father's domain. I bid you good hunting forevermore.
Thanks, friend. Okay. I mean, yeah, I think I'll take Tempest Strike. If we can get this and then potentially pair it up with some good Wall Slime boons, I think I'm very much happy with that. Ooh, Prophecy Fulfilled on that one. That's gotta just be a prophecy for, like, picking up X number of boons. Because taking this, or maybe even the next number of Poseidon boons, I should say. Oh gosh. I'm not even like letting the Doom effect activate. Just keep killing things. Ooh, still fast enough. Good. Ooh, was worried about that one for sure.
Let me see.
Ooh, like double. Can't say no to double boon. I've already lost one Death Defiance. Kind of forgot that I amplified the damage. I think that's where my problem is. I'm not really counting for that at all. Dodge is up to 46.8. So that's pretty sweet. Between Ares and Dionysus, eh?
One god or the other.
Dionysus leaves the little traps everywhere, but I'm probably going to run into Ares. They're like the random smattering. Let us... The issue is that I want Ares, the boon from Ares, sooner, I think. But I'll go with the Wrath choice.
If I'm not mistaken, I think you got yourself a bottle of ambrosia there. I had no idea you could get that stuff downstairs. Do me a solid, though. Hang on to any more you find, or better yet, give it away. I'd hate to think even a drop has gone to waste.
I don't know who to give it to, or how to give it to anyone. Okay, using a fountain restores all health and gives you bonus damage. Trying to think if this is more worth just grabbing the rare tier Tribby shot now. It's kind of nice. Okay, we get at least Asphodel Elysium sticks. So at least 12%. And good heals, I guess. Let's do it. Hopefully I don't die on this room and regret it.
Your course of action here was ill-advised, my kin. For war shall come to you no matter what, as I shall presently reveal.
Alrighty, friend. Please don't kill me. I had to do it. It was the only feasible. Sometimes we do things, Ares. We do what we must. We do these things not because they're easy. You know. Oh, lucky dodge there. Ooh, that was almost too slow for Lemon Plume, but just in time. Oh my gosh, no, I don't wanna die picking you up, friend. Okay.
After a show of violence such as that, how can I possibly remain upset, my kin?
Yeah. Okay. Doom effect deals much more damage, but takes more time to activate. It's not a lot more time either. It's definitely interesting. I won't take the stacks, unfortunately. And then the rifts. Does make rift bonus effects incredibly strong because it hits us on both levels. I think I'll do it.
The will to fight.
I actually kind of regretted my Dionysus choice. I thought for a moment about it and realized maybe I should have gone for his cast, because it's nice to have a bit of a range damage option when we're trying to be quick about clearing rooms. Ooh. Ares again, or probably get a heal at a shot. That's rough. Why gotta do me dirty like this game? I will. Wonder how close I am to Hydra. I think I want to go shop. Trying to think of what other Ares boons we could get and how likely I am to survive another room.
On to the next one.
I think I'll go shop. Try and get a boon and something else. Especially, there we go, yeah, right at the Hydra fight. Not quite as good as Ares, unfortunately, but...
You found me holding up in Kieran's nasty stash there, did you, man? Well, good. Here.
Did you say it like that?
I can switch to a different boon.
Dang. Do I take your call, friend? It's not great. Like, it's really not very much damage at all, especially at the base level. I'm curious if it keeps stacking it. Because if it just hits once, maybe that's what I'm missing out. Maybe it hits multiple times around me. Do you know what? Let's try it out. We're feeling real wacky today. Even though I'm not actually doing that well, and I'm probably very likely to die before making it all the way to our father here. I underestimated this extra damage a little bit here. But I'm going to take the heal, try and preserve the Death Defiance. Head on to the Hydra here.
If only you knew just how I feel, Ernie.
Of course, it's aggressive, Lerny. Already a lucky dodge. And like, our damage is solid, thanks to between the Doom and the Dash Strike. It's weird, I'm kind of almost blanking on what was this run and what was the last one, because they're so close together. But we have pressure points this run, right? Oh, it did hit multiple times. Oh, it got 5 stacks. Well, that's a huge difference, game. No wonder I was discounting it so hard. Reading off is 1/5 the damage it has the potential of doing. Also, I'm losing a lot of health here. Ooh. Okay. Turns out I'm actually quite happy with this. Oh. Now, imagine if I just never picked it up.
Compensation.
Just assuming it was as bad as my math is making it out to be. Oh, that's funny. Didn't lose another Death Defiance though, so that's solid. Full heal, damage up. Very sweet. No. And I guess that confirms my question. This is the run with pressure points. Okay. Heading on up to Elysium. We are down to Death Defiance, but I think I'm at a slightly better point in the run now. Slowly all coming together until we, run into all chariots, of course. I'm okay with you, big chariot. I think you're fun.
So close.
All these little chariots suck. As long as we're getting those lemon plumes stacks, I don't really care what happens. And you know what? First level bonus always helps out the most. At least in those like higher percentile ones. Okay, do you know what? I'm gonna try and reroll. I would think I would have been happy with a nectar there. So ooh, lucky dodge there. Wow. Is this really, are they all spawning right here? Okay, I knew an enemy had to be somewhere. Ooh, that trap. Let's take out the witches. Ooh, still probably gonna make it on time. So,
That was my
peace. Thanks, Ed. Letting me know. Haven't checked in on that in a while, actually. Where are we at? 21.6%. Nice. Definitely no complaints there. We have enough money for a boon, so let's do it. Aw, dang it. I was really hoping for just a single golden urn. Come on, hidden away. I just don't see it. Dang it. Because then we could buy boon and health. We could get health and random pomegranate, but ooh, glad I did this. Whoa, and now Curse of Nausea becomes hit slightly different now. Plus 30% damage after using a Death Defiance. It's gonna be awesome against our father for sure. But the hangover effects. Not quite twice as much damage, but it's up there. Let's try it out.
combined might.
I find it hard to say no to a duo. And then here, I do think that Dionysus might be able to give us some cool, like, auxiliary effects to the poison. But I should really try and get a couple of rift upgrades when we have double rifts. Of course, it's you.
You must take pleasure in having to fight against me, short one. I too have come to look forward to it, even if I end up falling to your strength.
See, that's why I love you, man. You're so cool. You're so humble.
Oh, I was going to say I'd much prefer we settle this more amicably. Couldn't we? Perhaps I could interest you in a fine bottle of nectar. Ambrosia, even.
No, thank you. These battles are enough. Besides, you won that ambrosia from us fair and square.
Such a good dude, Asterios. Okay, let's try and keep that Doom stacking just in time. That's the thing. The Doom on the special here is absolutely incredible. 'Cause it's essentially the special on the Malcolm Twin Fists has pretty much 0 delay to use. So I'm essentially just popping in a free little bit of oh no, that poison damage. But it's basically a free, what is it, like 120 damage, something like that. It's pretty sweet.
In the name of Hades.
Okay, of course. Urge to Kill, I think, is up there for me. We were just talking about the boom damage. It was 70%. It's not too bad. It's 12 times 7 is 72. So it's like 192 damage per special. Takes a little bit longer to activate. I think I'd rather go Urge to Kill. Just that flat boost on all 3. Because we are kind of comboing stuff out in other areas. Nice. Rift effects, maybe?
What else?
Okay, not too shabby to start, but it's all snipers so far. Grouping up nicely, which helps out for sure. And, okay, definitely get the shield guy's eye, because I do not want him coming back. Nice. Really? Not too shabby. This run is going pretty solid. Doom effects. No. I really want to take this someday. Sometime. You know what? Impending Doom. There we go. 60% is pretty much as good as 70%. That still gives us, yet 180 damage on the Doom. I do have to kind of mentally reset a little bit, just in that it will take that extra half a second. Thanatos.
Let's get this done.
I should be able to beat you. I think we're doing fairly well. Helps that I can do a little bit of setting and forgetting. I wish that you guys weren't running around so much. Just try and drop Doom on someone and run away. I usually end up just killing them because I'm striking instead of just dashing. What am I doing? Okay, I'm winning. That's the main thing here. Should also be using my call. That's important. Can we just call it? You can't win, Thanatos. Let's just say we're done this one. I'm curious. I'm guessing this one we could actually finish too slow for Lambent Bloom. If we like let Thanatos do all the kills. He's pretty slow on it.
I'll take him.
You're not wrong, Thanatos. I think I got a pretty good handle on things. Aw, thanks, brother. Okay, I don't believe I saw any trinkets or baubles. Let's keep heading. More max health is definitely not too shabby. As long as we're not fighting the shieldy boys. think I'm just gonna try and throw out my call whenever I see it come up. Oh man. There we go. Just in a bit of an effort to speed things along here. Last one. Not the last one. Not even the second last one. Turns out there were a bunch of archers. Dang old archers. Always just out of vision range.
That was close.
Fortunately, no stack for us there, but that's all good. Also happy to see another hammer coming up here. I'll take the heal. 15. You know what? Now that I think about it, the 5 heat or Erebus gate might just be if we find one on, or in Tartarus rather. And then I think we saw the 10 heat level gate in Asphodel, and that's 15 here. So that makes sense. It's by area, not just random between the 3. Interesting. Wonder what a hammer re-rolls into. Because it seems like things kind of stay within their domain. Left an eye somewhere over here, right? There she is. Ooh, a fishing spot. I can hopefully relearn how to fish in this game. It's the one thing I had going for me. Never missed a fish since the early days. Oh man, it's getting a lot harder to clear these rooms on time. Why does they just seem to go on forever? There are always 2 archers left somewhere. 3 this time. Oh my Lanta. Ooh. Hopefully this will speed us up a bit. No, very well might. I did like Quake Cutter. Last victory. For longer range and up to... Sorry, probably won't be taking Flying Cutter. I think I will just take Long Knuckle here. Even just that slight range increase does end up helping out a whole lot. No, I will not be taking that trade. No way, no how, friend. Health? Yeah, I'll go for it.
We have an intruder.
As long as we're decently quick about this. Shouldn't be too shabby here. Let's get rid of the invincibility creating crystals. Getting the eyes that spawn. Nice. So far, not even losing any health. Perfect.
Enough, I've better things to do.
Perfect. That's exactly what we needed. Pretty happy about that. And let's, as much as I want max health, let's run it a little bit risky here. Wish I had the money for everything. As is, I'll take the mystery boon. Critical effects deal more damage to armor or hunter's mark, eh? Or the seeking arrows. Not super interested in hunter's mark when our only source of critical right now is pressure points at 3%. Really, neither of these make a whole lot of sense. So, thinking support fire. Yeah. This was only the target that it hit rather than a foe near it. It'd be amazing. Let's just go with support fire. Get some wacky screen effects going. I didn't really need to buy that heal, but so we did. So let's just try not to lose any death defiance in this fight. Based on how this Darius one went, shouldn't be too bad.
No matter how you try, you cannot shake the bond we share, monster.
did not expect that from you, Achilles. I actually really like this Doom on my special. The more I think about it, it's actually... we're dealing a crazy amount of damage in other ways too, don't get me wrong. But it just has a certain pacing and timing. It almost brings me back to why I like the bow so much. It's just the pacing on it.
Lady Aphrodite, guide my hand.
As long as I can try and see which end of Theseus is where. There's a lot going on, but trying to hit behind his shield. And there we go. Totally fine in the end.
That ought to make Theseus shut it for a bit.
Probably not.
Hello, supportive shade.
Always give a shout out to my fan there. Let's keep it going. Definitely shaping out to be a bit more how we expect this run to go. Oh, I'm assuming he'll be there, Father. Anything incredible here? I guess not when we only have 27 ovals. Doesn't really make sense. But alright, I'm going to take just a short break here, refill my glass, and then we'll continue on to the Temple of Ticks, you know? No, continue on to the Temple of Sticks and finish out the run. See how the final fight goes, if we even make it that far. There's definitely no guarantee. Especially since just because we do well in a boss fight does not mean anything for how those mini boss encounters will go along the way. Anyway, I will return shortly with a refill. See you soon.